Oh, I love it when you take a turn just right and then you hear everybody smack into the wall behind you. What? I'm in neutral. Just because I hit my gas doesn't mean I should fucking stop going backwards. That's ridiculous. Rosa Motel makes you wanna cry.
3, 2,
It's harder than it looks, it's a long way to the top. We wanna rock and roll.
No need to be nervous. You got the car and you got the skills.
It's not a car, you dipshit. It's actually a dirt bike. I'm about to stomp these losers. Clap their cheeks.
You're doing this on purpose to test your skills, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I need another gear, goddamn. I need to do better on my turns. Like I forgot how to ride my bike.
Faster! Seriously, go faster!
your second gear doesn't work for that turn? Like, you gotta be shitting me. Then I keep getting smashed into by 3,000-pound cars. Wow. Almost had his dumbass. It's just the bike don't have enough torque, not as much torque as cars do, so when we're going up the fucking mountain and I take a turn, I really need to save nitrous up the turns, but it don't matter. We're gonna switch to my little Mazda because I watched the little intro video when I was waiting, I guess doing something, waiting on it to load up, and it came on and I saw the little Mazda and I'm like, damn, I want to drive the Mazda. Hotel motel. I could drive my Evo, but I don't care for Evos like everybody else. Like, I got a couple of buddies that they swear up and down the Evo's the best car ever. It's like, dude. No way, I don't have. Where's all my yellow fucking parts at? Oh, this is a drift car. Oops. It's okay, that's a that's a 240 drift car now, motherfucker. Here we go. Alright, so we asked Alexa about Han's car. It wasn't a 2002, it was a 19... God damn it, it was either 87 or 97. I think she said 97. But anyway, it was still RX-7. Now the body kit, I can't really do nothing about. But I do have a slight body kit on here. Let me top off this joke because it ain't big enough. Oh my god.
You've got to gain ground. Think of the fans you're disappointing.
Disobey my own rule up the mountain. You gotta be fucking kidding me. How do you miss that? I have an avoid tolerance and there's not but 3 inches of space between the thing and the fucking and the hill. It's crazy how a couple of bad fuck-ups, or a couple of minor fuck-ups can fuck the whole race. That's what I don't like about all the special shit on the parts. Because racing ain't about racing anymore. It's not about how good you are. It's about how can we give the pussies an edge? And if somebody fucks up, they can actually win. It's not right. Like, there's no way I shouldn't have caught back up. None. But with the card, or with the parts, I keep saying cards because I'm thinking about Red Dead. With the parts and all that dumb shit. If you're in front, it's too easy to stay in front. If you're in back, you're fucked. Playing a racing game is about knowing how to race, knowing how to drive, skill, patience. Not about, oh, what kind of special parts do you have? So you can have a double, like your nitrous boost is now doubled in length, and you have special abilities that when you're in front, you magically stay in front. What? That's why you see everybody trying so hard to get in the front of the pack at the start of the race. If you're new to the crew or you've never read your abilities, I'll prove it to you in a minute. Now you saw how far they were behind me? If you're judging by the last race, and I only messed up minorly a couple of times, I should have had to fight, judging by how far they were ahead of me. I should have had to fight the whole way to maintain first place. But I didn't. Once I got in first, I kept on pulling away from them. Here's what. Air intake. Increase slipstream distance by 15%. Alright, slipstream. When you're riding behind somebody and the aerodynamics coming off of their car pulls you forward. Drag bump. Increase speed while ahead of a vehicle by 10%. So if you are ahead of somebody, your speed is increased by 10%. Increase distance detection of the drag bump, which is this one, by 10%. So if you have this all the way up, then the further they are behind you, this still works. The further they are behind you if you have this all the way up. And it's ridiculous. There's nothing for somebody that's in the back, except for slipstream, which... Now, there is this one as well. Increase slipstream power by 10%. So if you're a person that's always in the back, you need to have more parts with these two on it. If you're a person in the front, you need to have parts with these two. Now, I like to mix them up. which we're going to take another look at my car. Alright, there's 2 of these and 2 of these. One with the dot in the front on each, and one with a car in front on each. Which just has the Bender trait on it. I don't know if the Bender does anything for cars. It says on the thing it's strictly for motorbikes, but alright, so we got the car, me in front, and the player and the other person behind. We got me in front and the other person behind, and we got the other person in front and me behind, and the other person in front and me behind. So we have 1 of each. Now, as for how much they stack, if you have 2 of them on, I have no clue. I do not know if they stack, and I'm not looking it up because I don't really give a damn. But all you gotta do if you want to look it up is go to Google and ask Google if drag bump stacks if you have multiple. Ask Google if slipstream or whatever the fuck it's called stacks. And if one of them stack, then all of them probably stack. Except for like maybe drag bump don't stack and all of them else do, because that would be super unfair advantage. But not really, I guess, if you know how to build your car like that. Hotel, motel.
3, 2, 1.
You've got the perfect car on the perfect road. Time to be the perfect driver.
God damn, what the fuck is this? Get me out of here. Don't tell me we're gonna have to do this 3-4 times, and that's all the races. That's exactly what this goddamn Reese is.
3,
Stupid as
2,
fuck.
1.
Drive like it means something to you.
I'll stop talking so you can start driving.
Now this ain't the mountains you can downshift before the turn. That's what I wasn't doing before. If you find yourself losing control when you hold your nitrous, don't hold it, kind of tap it and burst, because there is a way to, like, you'll get used to it, but don't do it at first if you're having issues. That better not been the hard one. Or that better have been the fucking hard one. Because if that was just the, or that better have been the ace. Because if that was the hard, nope, that was a goddamn hard. Uh-oh. We're in trouble now. Let's see how it goes. If
3, 2,
you really also got to look at what everybody else is driving. Look at all their cars. Muscle. There's a Mustang, there's a Camaro, there's another Mustang, that guy has a Charger, that guy has a Viper.
3,
They have cars for torque, so they're pulling harder and faster than I am. Every time I turn a corner, then they're wah 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 wah. And I'm just going wee. What in the holy fuck is happening?
3,
Get me out of here.
1.
Hey, we could try our Hellcat. I was gonna use my, the red and black Mustang Shelby GT 500, but damn, you don't have a deal that says waypoint, like waypoint, mark it. It was called Palmgate Suburbs. See here it is, set waypoint. Why don't I have a set waypoint feature from the activities? Don't really need it. I mean, you can see it on this mini map if you're close enough, but fuck. You ain't never gonna find the fucking bracelet if you wanted to drive to it across the mount. See, the amount of torque makes a difference. They're not fucking leaving me, and we just started. Like, it barely feels like I've accelerated. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The right car for the right race, or the right car for the race, is very important. Like, see, I'm not even trying, and they're not leaving me. Barely even touching the gas. And they're using nitrous and I'm not. And I'm probably not going to use the nitrous. If I do hit it, it's going to be on that one little straight. Or I might just tap it to get out of the low spot of the gear. Like that. If you start using nitrous on this, and you're gonna wind up and get stuck in a fucking on a building or something. Now I can use my nitrous. I'll show you. You need to learn how to do this. A little bit of nitrous. A little bit of nitrous. A little bit of nitrous. Downshift. Some more nitrous. Let it fill up some more. At the bottom of your gear, you can use a little bit of nitrous to help boost at the top of the gear. Which is essentially what they're doing. So if you're just started or you're having trouble, go do a race you know you can do. Do it several fucking times, however many times you have to. Go buy a car. Pay attention to what everybody else is driving. If they're all driving muscle cars, then and you're driving an import, and that's your problem. You don't have enough torque. You don't have enough bhp. Get you a beefy ass fucking car that'll go. That has torque. And the proof is in the pudding, as you see, as you can see, as you saw. I prefer muscle anyway over anything. And if not on just like a stupid ass completely straight race, my muscle car is usually gonna beat your top end street race vehicles because it has the pull and you don't. So up the mountain I'm pulling, and you're not. You're just trying to push yourself up the hill. I'm fucking pulling. Wah, 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 wah. Now, if it's like just a stupid ass, completely stupid straight road, then yeah, you're gonna beat me in your little Lamborghini or whatever the fuck, but I had one guy tell me
2,
it's not about torque.
1.
Well, I just proved to you it's about fucking torque. I couldn't do it in the import. Import has less torque than the Hellcat, you know, muscle car. So if it ain't about torque, then what the fuck just happened? Explain that. See, right now she's struggling up the hill in second gear. She don't have the torque and she don't have the weight to sit on top of the torque. In other words, she don't have the torque and she don't have the weight to sit on top of the torque that she does have. So the more you hit it, the more you spin. Well, more than a muscle car, anyway. Now, if you got too much fucking torque, then you're really going to be spinning. That's usually when you don't have enough weight on top of your torque. Downhill, you can shift before the turn like I do in the hypercar races. Uphill, you really don't want to. Unless you're driving a hypercar, then it's a little different. Because, see, downhill, you already got the gravity pulling you. So, it's not going to have the adverse effect. If you're going uphill and you're taking a really sharp turn, gravity is pulling down on you the opposite direction of the way you want to go. And that right there is creating the problem. As soon as you let off the gas, or you downshift, which increases your RPMs, everything's working against each other and you start spinning and sliding. That's why when you're going uphill, you're either gonna downshift while using your brake, or what I like to do is downshift before and after the turn if I have to, and use my brake while I'm turning. And you're not gonna get it right away, and it's not how smart you are or nothing. It comes, like, it'll come naturally. Just play the game. Practice. Drive. Every time you notice, like, what's happening to me on that turn, notice what you're doing. Change it up. Are you hitting your brake in the middle of the turn and shit goes wrong? Okay, well then stop hitting your brake in the middle of the turn. Let off your gas, tap your brake before it, then hold your gas nice and easy through the turn. Maybe hold your gas a little bit more than your brake, but still hold your brake barely through the turn. Change it up. Figure out what you are doing wrong. Like I said, it can be your car. If everybody's driving a muscle car through the town like a minute ago, and it's a really tight race, like a bunch of little bitty turns, everybody's driving a muscle car and you're driving an import, it's your fucking car. Go change it. And now they brought out I don't know if it's new, but I've never noticed it before. They brought out the part switch. All you got to do is hit the R3 button and go to your car that you want to put your parts on, hit it, and it'll swap the parts. Whatever you have on that car, it'll swap it to the other, and vice versa. That way, if you already got a car at, 280 or whatever, you can just swap them back and forth, whichever one you want to use. Lily, get up here. Come on. don't know why you keep staring at me.
Three, two, one.
See, now everybody's driving Lamborghinis and Ferraris, and your Japanese import is like a mixture of muscle and I want to say exotic, but it's not. It's a mixture. You see, I hit my brake before I downshifted, and I still downshifted. Like when I did downshift, I still lost control a little bit. Think about if I wouldn't hit my brake. Now there are times when I can do it like this, you know, but you still slide too much. See, I slid too much. You also gotta know when to downshift. Like you saw, as soon as the apex came on the hill and my car kind of tipped over and started leaning down the hill, I downshifted. Don't do it too early or too late. And if you're not downshifting, then watch how you hit your gas. Because if you let go of your gas and you're hitting your brake a little bit, then you slam on your gas, it's going to roughly do the same thing. Now, at times, especially downhill, I don't play in automatic, so I don't, it's harder to judge, but going downhill, you can use your, like, let go of your gas, tap your brake, hit your gas while barely holding your brake, and it'll, like, you won't be going so fast, but you'll have a little bit of brake buffer in there. Let me see if I can do it like that. A little bit of brake, a little bit of gas. And no driving tricks. Mojave. The Mojave Desert in Arizona. I bet you that's exactly where we're at. It's Arizona. Yep, just about. They should have, that's one thing I don't like the fact that they did. You should have, the more you zoom out, you should have you should have, you know, the complete shape of the state should be outlined, and it should say Texas, you know, Florida. When you zoom in, then you should see the little towns, or cities and towns. Houston, right about here would be Conroe, and that's Lake Conroe. Then you would have Dallas, and I live in Texas. I live in Conroe, but I'm actually like right here. Over here is Cleveland. Over here is Livingston, and one of these up here is Lake Livingston, probably that one, or maybe this one, and maybe I'm actually right here. Anyways, it's kind of weird how they, but yeah, this is Houston, which Houston is one of the biggest cities in Texas, along with Dallas, and they only put Dallas in here, and look at the size of Dallas, really small. And over here is San Antonio, and up here, that's Amarillo. Obviously it shows it on the map, so that means over here is fuck, I forgot the name of it. And you got Palestine over, this is Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, right above Florida. And then you have, obviously, fuck, I think this one is Louisiana, so that means like right about here somewhere is Palestine, which is where my dad is, up here somewhere. Well, it's either up here or right here, but anyways, they should name all this shit like really well. But they don't. Alright, hold on guys, the bottle I'm using to spit in is getting full, and it's not full yet. And I usually don't pick it up by the actual bottle, I pick it up by the lid. But the more full it gets, the more dangerous it is to pick it up by the top. And then if you squeeze it too hard by picking it up from the middle, then you'll fucking push it out of the bottle. So we're gonna swap it with this one. And if you're using one of them cheap ass water bottles for any reason, make sure that you check the bottom of the water bottle before you go to set it down, and then fucking it spills everywhere. Which I don't like that bottle, but it's okay. Hi, Whoop. Meow. Wasabi. Yeah, I know, and then you left. Well, you gotta. I don't know why the PS5 does it, but you gotta wait a minute for everything to load. Whereas the PS4, I was in the party with Frey and Rich and Will and shit, but Will kicked me out. I mean, I don't know. I didn't. You know me. I'm not talking. I got him muted, so. Right now, we're playing the crew, but we can play whatever you want, and or if you want to watch, we can go play Anthem, like if you want. I mean, whatever you want. I don't care. They did, and then Will kick me out, and you're probably not invited. Like, in other words, if they started a new party, they have to manually invite people, and then if you want to invite somebody that's in the party has to invite you, and then if the actual player that owns the party didn't invite you, they can kick you out, and that's it. You can't get back in. I mean, I guess somebody could invite you back, but I believe I'm pretty sure if he kicks you out, then you can't join back because he's a leader. But yeah, he kicked me out. And it didn't say, like it didn't, you know, it wasn't the internet. It literally said you were kicked from the party. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, that's what happened. He kicked me, made it private, and I don't understand how the rest of them put up with that shit. Like if I'm in a party and I'm friends with you, and somebody kicks you out, we're gonna have issues. Yeah, and I'm not just staying in the party like, oh fuck her, you know, like what are you talking about? So my friends are not really my friends. That's nice. Yeah, that's what he did. He made it private. He kicked me out. And now since you got on, it's open. No, I wouldn't do it. I would let him know Like straight up, I'm in here and you can suck my dick. But that's just what I would do, cause that's the type of person he is. He needs peanut butter. He needs a whole 50 gallons worth of peanut butter, cause he's jealous. Oh, but
Three, two, one.
hi, Wolf. All right. What, the zombies? Yeah, you can. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could, but I don't see why you would. He already kicked me out once. No, he did. So who's to say he's not gonna do it again? No. I was just sitting here like I always do, not barely even talking with my shit muted, and I had to mute DJ because he started playing a bunch of loud ass rap music, and then next thing you know, I'm just sitting here. Next thing you know, I got kicked out. Yep. It's probably him that I beat. I don't know if you can change your screen name on the crew to different from your gamer tag, but if you can, I probably stomped his ass. And that probably was him trying to sneak in that race that he wants to do, and I stomped his ass with a dirt bike. That'd be hilarious if it was. get I keep on forgetting his name. The guy that the Asian guy shot. The guy that drove the white. I don't know what kind of car it was. The one that did all the computer shit. I want his car. And I don't like it that much, but I just want it. Oh fuck, that's what I gotta do, check my parts and go to the mailbox. I'll just go over here. I forgot what to do with my bolts that I get. I think he'd buy vanities with those, but we'll have to check it in a second.
You kick him. Yeah. Yeah, what?
Are you playing Outbreak?
kick the ball. You kick the ball. You kick the ball.
There you go. Let's see. What do I want to do? Oh. Wait a minute. No, that's not it. That's not it. Yep. I don't know. All I know is I heard DJ say it this time. No, I'm telling you, you don't have to do that. I would let them know, like, we know y'all kicked him out of the party. We heard DJ say, kick him, and then Will said, are you sure? And then DJ said, yeah, you kicked the ball. And then Will kicked me. And then, like, I don't know what's going on. I just know DJ told him to do it, and that's the second time he did it, so. And if you stay on mine, then that's basically telling him, like, I'm not dealing with this shit, so y'all want to kick him, I'm leaving. If that's the way you want to do it. What are you talking about? I'll do whatever you want. I don't have to be done. It saves automatically. I'm done already. Yeah, I'm done. I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck to use my... No, they did kick me. That's what I'm telling you. DJ told Will to kick me. I heard him. And then DJ said, kick him. And then Will's like, are you sure? And then DJ is like, yeah, you kicked the ball. And that's when I got kicked. It says you were kicked from party again. And I don't know why DJ would want to kick me. I ain't never done nothing to him. But I actually know why DJ kicked me. He's jealous too. The other day, we were in the party, you were gone, and he just joined, and he just called your name out. And even Fraser's like, calm down here. Yeah, but they definitely kicked me, and DJ told them to, because I heard it. didn't know anything about this. Holy shit. See, I have a bunch of bolts, and they say we can buy vanities with bolts. But you come over here to vanity, and it only uses crew credits. Oh, what it? Hey Alexa, what do I use my bolts for in Crew 2?
In the Crew 2, bolts are primarily used for customizing and upgrading your vehicles. They're essential for enhancing performance, improving handling, and modifying various aspects of your cars and motorcycles to gain a competitive edge in races and challenges.
Alexa, where do I go to use those bolts?
To use bolts in the Crew 2, go to the Customization menu. You'll find options to upgrade your vehicle's performance, handling, and appearance using the bolts you've collected.
No way. I'm done, I'm telling you, I'm ready to rock and roll. I guess they must have took the bolt feature out because I got 647,000 bolts. I've never used not one bolt. And yeah, I guess I took the bolt thing out because since I've ever found out about bolts, I can't use them, so fuck it. She's okay, bro? He's okay? You got the coughish? You get this out? Did you cough them bunch? Pretty girl. I've been doing all these street races. Well, yeah, I mean, now what do you want? I mean, do you want, were you wanting to watch?
You said you were gonna go play the fucking, what the hell is that game called?
Yeah, the one while the one I told you the story mode. Yeah, if that's what you want, I didn't know what you want to do.